Panis, a biologist, and I am the coordinator of the Sequencing Assembly Committee of the European Reference Genome Atlas. So as part of my PhD, I started working with high-throughput sequencing, generating genome assemblies, using them as reference for comparative genomics, comparative transcriptomics. At the time, the sequencing technology landscape was a little bit different. Long reads, mainly PacBio, were starting to become a thing, so assemblies were mainly short reads based. And use the long read data to improve the assemblies as far as possible. And after that postdoc, I also worked with reference genome generation. At the time, the high-C was starting to be used for scaffolding assemblies. Nanopore was beginning to be adopted. The Sequencing Assembly Committee is also its community. It's not an independent entity. It's something from the community for the community. Our activities have to do a lot with community building, facilitating tools, standardizing procedures, promoting discussions, supporting the scientific community, that kind of things. For instance, on the networking side, it has to do a lot with strengthening the collaboration, reinforcing the network and expanding it. And a very important part of this is knowledge sharing. We do this by promoting and providing places for exchanging ideas, presenting new methods and updates, also giving places for the community to show what they have, for seeking help or guidance. We also produce some bioinformatic workflows, this way of running all different necessary programs in different combinations to produce the genome assembly and perform quality control. We test the stuff, we write guidelines, and again, we directly provide support to the community on how to do this. And all these workflows and guidelines has to do a lot with this other angle, that is standardization. For reference genomes to become high quality, some quality standards must be met, right? So it is easier to meet these quality standards if you follow standardized protocols and workflows like the ones we share. But it's your data, so you can choose your methods as long as the final product meets the criteria. So we play a role in this critical gatekeeping point. Related to that, we produce a reviewing method, completely open, based on standardized reports that show all important metrics and quality controls. So the reviewer, also a person from the community, can check if all the criteria are okay, so you can share that fantastic resource that you generated with the scientific community. And all these things that I'm telling you are designed and produced with a lot of input from the community and by the community. So it's the network in action, coordinating from the community for the community. It is super interesting to talk about current developments, challenges that someone is facing trying to get a high quality genome assembly of a weird species or a not so common genus. Also, it's super rewarding to connect with people, transcend boundaries, geographical boundaries, career boundaries, language boundaries, resource boundaries, and talk about applying scientific thinking to produce these high-res genomes, these amazing resources. And then the challenging part, move forward an agenda that is truly helpful, that will make the community improve. This is always challenging. Try to read to understand what people need, what will be helpful for the community. Identify when someone needs more space or time to that matter to be properly addressed. This is challenging. Try to keep people engaged, avoid the Zoom fatigue. These things are challenging aspects. All developments related to ultra-low input protocols for library preparations, these things are exciting. These things already exist. You have the PacBio ultra-low protocols, but they are improving all the time. Also, protocols related to tricky samples or not ideal samples. This is something essential when your goal is to generate genomes for all the eukaryotic biodiversity. These are exciting developments that will allow many things. And also developments related to ONT sequencing, quality improving, producing throughput for ultra long reads. I think this technology is super cool. It's kind of sci-fi. There are a lot of possibilities with the port technology. I have a lot of expectations about what will be finally delivered, because this could make more accessible T2T assemblies for the community. What's next? Well, there is a plan to generate more space for the sequencing related part of the discussion, let's say. Maybe a dedicated meeting bi-monthly or more realistically each quarter. I think this is something that could be useful for the community. Have this dedicated space for exchanges between people across Europe and trying to generate useful things. And then next steps are related to strengthen and expand the sequencing assembly community by providing and promoting space for discussion, assisting the community, producing useful resources available for all. Thanks for watching, and please join our community. We can talk on the many channels that we have on Slack or Keybase or in our Zoom meetings. And we would like to know more about your project and about you. See you around.